How we doing, everybody? This is Shri. We're back doing some logic puzzles. Um, it's Friday. Excuse me, I got choked up. It's Friday, March 20th, and that means I think we're doing some harder versions of Field, Stars, and Clues by Sam. So let's hop right into it. I think I made this bigger. Yeah, I think this is fine. All right, we'll see how we do. So let's get started. I'm still a little lost on this. I'm feeling like this isn't a crazy, terrible start. I think, well, this should go out here and here. Maybe these. No. Yes? How about this? I'm just being so silly. Oi. Wrong. Oh, so that has to be blue. Okay, my bad. So these have to be green. That's tough. Okay, hold on. Let me start over here. I was just sort of winging it, but that shouldn't be how I do this. This is a 3 puzzle out of 5, or 3 piece out of 5. So with the 3, I really like something like that. In which case we'd be doing something a little like this. Now, 7 can come down. This is looking possible. How far does this get us with 7? Right there. Okay. This would have to be green. Oh, okay, so that's not nice. I'm a little concerned. I don't mind this half. Oh yeah. This can't be, can it? Okay. It's simply not good enough. Okay, I don't want to start over quite yet. Let's see if I can fix this situation a little bit. The problem is over here. Like, imagine this. There are no... Oh no. Can I start over? Alright, this is definitely... My winging it strategy from last time is not going to fly here. Alright, let's see what we know. Not all too much. We know that is there any way this could be green, green, blue, 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 green, green, blue? Oh no, it can't. All right, this is the area that we got to start though, because I feel like this is where it's very limited in terms of how it's possible. So this one, all right, actually, as I say that, I moved to a completely different location. So this 3 can only get this far in theory. This 3 can only get that far. I guess in theory, this 6 could go over here. But no, that it can't. This has to be a green. So that means I think it has to be the 9. I think that's important. Okay, lock those in. I don't mind. Well, I don't want to guess. I really don't want to guess. Obviously, the 9 could be here or the 3. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That also seems possible. Where are our limiting factors? So, if there's a blue here, there has to be a green here. If there's a green here, there has to be a blue here. Like, that's possible. Okay, that's impossible. Well, not necessarily. This could be a blue, this could be a green. Blue, blue. I'm not happy. It can't be like that. Because this one would have to be a green, and there's no blue that can reach there. So let's... I don't even know where the last part we were confident is. Wow, this is actually super difficult for me. So we know... okay. We know that this can't be blue and blue. This one has to be green. Because if it's blue and blue, then we have to have greens here, and that would connect 3 with 9. So that is green. If there's a blue here, there has to be a blue here. Let's check that. Impossible, because we'd have to have blues here. So that means these are green. What does that mean? I'm liking what we have so far. We have 3, we're missing 1 green here. I believe that means, no it doesn't. Alright, let's imagine this was all green. We only have 1 more available here. I don't think... Oh, and these would all have to be blue. Which is impossible. So they're not all green. So I think that means these have to be blue. Yeah, that's what my gut is telling me. I'm sort of doing like guess and check, which is fine. So over here we have 1, 2, 3. Or we could do 1. We can't have 6 going across here. We have to find a way to, like, imagine this. Imagine this, we need blue, if this one, we're talking about this one here. If this is green, we would need blues all the way here. Impossible. Assuming that the logic is correct. So that means that's a blue. It can't be this blue. So that means this has to be a blue. And it can't be this blue, so that means there definitely has to be a 6 coming out here. Okay. I think this is all solid so far. Okay, I'm liking what we have so far. If this is green, we could have those. But I'm not certain yet. Okay, good. We have let's test out a blue here. Green, green. Impossible. If there was a blue here, we'd need a green here and here. There's no way to... Oh, there is. We could do green, green. Impossible. Because we would need blues. Okay. So I think this has to be green. And that means that's blue. Oh no, it can't be green. This must be blue. Green, green. Is it possible? This needs to be that green. Blue, blue. Blue. Green, green, green. Of course, this can't, a blue can't reach here, so that's green. If this was, that would be too many, so that's blue, which means okay, I think I see this. Green here. Oh, actually, that's not guaranteed. Green, green, green. No. Actually, no. Is this possible? I'm getting away from the logic at the moment. This can't be, this could be green. Could either of those, oh wait, this has to be blue and blue. That's green. That's green. That's blue, that's blue. Oh, and there's no chance any greens are getting by here. That's really unfortunate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh no. I biffed it. Unless. No. Maybe I shouldn't have assumed this. And then we have this. And that. Is that possible? No. Yes. Yes. This and this. This would have to connect to this one. These would have to be greens. Okay, I actually don't mind where we are at the moment. This is a green. This is a blue. Surrounded by greens. This one has to be blue and blue. Of course, the only way to get that is one of these jobs. Blue, green, green rather. This has to be a blue because you can't have the 6 and 7 connecting. This is a green. Okay, I think we're looking at something pretty nice here. Could this be, oops. Oh yeah. Wow, okay, we struggled through that. 14 minutes on that one, that's a little rough. I felt like we got a good start of logic, and then there was a little bit too much guessing. A little bit too much guessing. But that's okay. We'll take a win in 14 minutes and 27 seconds. We're a little behind time here, but let's do stars. Stars, super. I'm very excited to do stars. So I marked those off because we know that this L, all of the 2 stars are going to be in this line. For here, there's no chance in any of these we could have it in the middle. And, well, never mind. One thing to keep in mind is that, okay, check this out. So if this one has star and star, then the other one has the sides as the stars, right? Because you can't have more than 4 or more than 2 in a column, and vice versa. So we know that this column is taken up by one of these 2 pieces vertically. Okay? Good. We also know, we don't know. Okay, that's good intel. Where else can we go from there? Okay, let's think. No matter which one of these it's in, it has to be in one and one in the other. This one's impossible. Similarly, this one's impossible. Okay. And because we know that it's either going to be here and here or here and there, we know that each of these corners cannot have one. That's good. What else does that mean? I'm just sort of chipping away best I can. What's happening to my music? It seems to be cutting out, or that's the style. Apologies. Okay. Right, the music's doing something weird. But that's okay, I'll keep it on for now. It's tripping me out though. Alright, let's think. If this is here and here, these and these would be impossible. And these. So if it's here and here, it is here and here. Right? Because you can't have more than 2. Okay, so let's think about what that means. If it's here and here, it must be here and here. Is that still possible? No, it's not. If it's here and here, and this is guaranteed to be here and here, you can't put anything in this middle one. All right, we did it. Okay, beautiful. That's what we like to see. I hope that made sense. Okay. So now you have one in here and one in here, so you can't have this one, not that one, or this one. Very exciting. And, okay. I, of course, have to block out these. Okay, so in this one and this one, you're guaranteed to have one right here because you can't fit two here. And similarly over here. And this. Okay. And also now you're guaranteed to have one in each of these pairs. So you can't have here or here, and you can't have here or here. It doesn't necessarily tell us more than that. Oh, but we do know that the 2 in column 3 and n-1 in column 9, they're both going to be in these boxes. So you can't have them further down either. That's good to know. That means if one is here, which is not guaranteed, but it is guaranteed that it's going to be in one of these 3. You're either going to have both of them here and here, or if you have one here, you'll have it in any of these 3. Oh God. So that means this one is out of commission. Okay. Let's see what else we can look at. And I should have marked this one off. Okay, this one I can mark off too, as well as this one. There's definitely one in the top row here. Maybe 2. This one is uncertain. Okay, I'm not unhappy here. So I'm going to look at this column here. We need 2. If one's here, oh, it could be here, that would be fine. If one is here, we can't have one here, and we can have one here, but we cannot have one here, because if one's here, then it's here and here. Is that allowed? Of course it's allowed. Okay. Okay, I'm struggling to find the path at the moment. Yeah, I'm struggling a lot. I'm happy with the work we've done so far. Am I missing something crazy? Okay. So at least... Oh, maybe there's something... So there has to be at least one in either of these 2 spots. At least one. So pretend it's here. Does that tell me anything? And we need at least one. No, we don't. We can't have both here. Ah, okay, okay. No. Damn. What about vertically? Of course, there are a lot of options. It's not good. Yeah. What? What am I missing? I'm not going to do a hint. Sorry, this video is going to be long. This one, I feel like we've gotten all the information we can out of this one. This one, the big horseshoe up top, seems like it can have any combination. If it's here and here, we can't have here, so we have to have here. We can't have here, so we have this. Boom and boom. Is that allowed? Of course it's allowed. Okay, so let's undo that. Yeah, I'm so sorry. Quite embarrassing. How about this? We know, yes, good. So at least some progress. We know that there needs to be two here. So it's either here, and the lower one of the two, if we're talking about the whole column, is in one of these two, and the upper one's in one of these two for sure. So that means we can actually rule out all of those. Maybe that's useful. It doesn't seem immediately useful. I wish I could narrow it down slightly more. But progress is progress. This is a complicated game. I feel like I have to do like Sudoku coloring or some such strategy. This middle section, what does it mean? This has two and it's the same column. Oh my god, what a oversight. I can't believe it, honestly. Right? Two in the same column, unless I put that there by mistake, which is also entirely possible. That means this and this and this, which means one's here, one's here. I really hope this is correct. Okay, that was really big though. Okay, how about this? We have, it's either here and here, or it's either here and here. So either way, we can't put one in here. So that for the 2 in this column, one of them has to be here, cannot be there. Good. And that means that's not here, so this one is 1, that one's not. So that means the vertical one here has to be in this 2 and not this. Which means we only have 3 in a row here, so those go there and there. That one is filled. This one can't be because it's the column or the row's filled, so that one's there. Can't be there because it's diagonal. It must be here. Can't be here, must be here, must be there. Wow, 15 minutes flat? Is that possible? Okay, that one was a struggle. I'm not sure how long. You guys, if you saw this in the video, I'm so sorry that these 2 in column 5 were there for a while, and I just didn't see it. That's how it goes sometimes. All right, it's 30 minutes in, so let's quickly bang the mic. The clues by Sam. It's a hard one. Let's get it. Gabe says only one of the 3 criminals in row 5 is Wanda's neighbor. So that means either Vera or Javi is a criminal. That means Wanda's a criminal and Zach is a criminal. All right, so there's equal number of criminals in row 4 and 5, so 3 in each. Javi has only 1 innocent neighbor. It's got to be above, so we know Oscar is a criminal. Exactly 1 innocent in row 4 is neighboring Rob. And there's only 1 innocent in row 4. So Rob is a criminal. Only one of the 6 criminals neighboring Paula is to the right of Ike. So that means one of these 2, only one of these 2 is, and we knew that. So we have one criminal, 2, 3, 4, and 2 more. So, and to the right doesn't mean Jose, it means any of them to the right in the same row. So either Logan or Jose is, I'm going to say this is a pair. There's only 1 and 1. Javi only has 1 innocent neighbor. So it's either Paula or Uma. Okay, there's an equal number of criminals in row 4 and 5. So similarly, that's a pair, and this is a pair, 1 and 1. Only one of the 3 criminals in row 5 is Wanda's neighbor. We got that. Exactly 1 innocent in row 4 is neighboring Rob. Right. Javi has only 1 innocent neighbor. That also adds up. Alright, now it must be Rob's clue that gives us some more information. Only one of the 6 criminals neighboring Paula is to the right of Ike. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the 6th must be Ike. Perfect. There are more innocents in row 3 than row 4. Row 4 only has 1 innocent. Row 3 has 2. It must be 2 and 2 because we have at least 1 more criminal. That means Nancy is innocent. Rob has exactly 3 innocent neighbors. 1. Oh, he's certainly got Nancy, one of Jose and Logan, and one of Paula and Uma as innocent neighbors. So that means Javi is a criminal and Vera is innocent. So there's an odd number of innocents to the left of David. That means either 1 or 3. What else did we say? Flora has exactly 5 criminal neighbors. 1, so 2, 3. Right? If it's odd, then all 3 of these have to be criminals, because we already have 2. But if it was only 1, we wouldn't have enough criminal neighbors of Flora. So I think Alice is a criminal. Oof. That's unfortunate. All right, let me think about this again. So Flora has exactly 5 criminal neighbors. We have 1, 2. Right, 1, 2. 3. I think, wait. There's an odd number of innocents. Oh, I misread it. So it's either 2 or 0 criminals. So it's gotta be 2. There's 2 here, 1, 2. So that means Ellie's a criminal. I misread it. Or which one? Innocents. That's so sad. There's an equal number of criminals in rows 1 and 4. So we have 3. That means David's a criminal, because there's an innocent here. Exactly 3 of Gabe's 5 criminal neighbors. Where's Gabe? Okay. Also neighbor Carol. So 1. Okay, I gotta think. This one we already know that he has 1 innocent neighbor. Flora has exactly 5 criminal neighbors. So 1, 2, 3, and you have 2 more. So there's 1 innocent up here. Only 1 of the 3 criminals in row 5 is Wanda's neighbor. That's Javi. Rob has exactly 3 innocent neighbors. We know that. Exactly 1 innocent in row 4 is neighboring Rob. We know that as well. There's an equal number of criminals in row 4 and 5. We know that. There are more innocents in row 3 than row 4. We know that. Even if we haven't solved them, I'm taking down our corner markings as innocent guilty pairs to mean that we've transferred that clue into this format. There's an equal number of criminals in rows 1 and 4. 3 criminals in rows 1 and 4. So we have 2 criminals up here and 1 innocent. Only 1, right. 4. Yeah, we know this too. Odd number of, so yeah. Flora has 5 criminal neighbors. Perfect. So exactly, this is a clue that we're struggling to decipher. Exactly 3 of Gabe's 5 criminal neighbors also neighbor Carol. Gabe's 5 criminal neighbors. So we have 1, 2. Okay. I think Carol's a criminal. Because hear me out. If We have 1, 2. If the other 3 neighbors were criminals, then Carol would have 4. If Carol was not a criminal, then Bonnie, Flora, and Hal would have to be criminals. And that's too many. So Carol is a criminal. There are more innocents in row 2 than row 4. Row 4 is 1 innocent. This is 1 and 1 as well. Because if they are both innocent to satisfy this clue, then Carol wouldn't have 3 criminal neighbors. So this is a 1 and 1. What else does that make us aware of? So that means Bonnie is a criminal. Because we only have 1, 2 criminals for Carol. So Bonnie's the 3rd. Hal is one of Logan's 5 innocent neighbors. So Hal's innocent. And we have 1, 2, 3. Oh, Hal's innocent, so that means Flora's a criminal. Okay. And we already knew. Wait. 5 innocent for Logan. So if Logan's a criminal, then it's 1 innocent, 2, 3, 4, 5. If he's innocent, then it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So Logan is a criminal. Jose is innocent. Alice was innocent because we have an odd number. There's only 1 innocent in column B. So we have criminal and innocent. Okay, I'm super happy. Super happy that we got it. Unfortunate that I misread the clue, but that I'll just know to pay more attention in the future. Because that was an easy one. Or an unexplainable mistake. I think I said odd number of innocents, but I thought it said odd number of criminals, and that messed me up. But anyway, it's getting pretty late. Had so much fun though. These were tougher puzzles, which means the next 2 days are going to be very, very challenging. But I won't keep you longer than you have to be kept. I appreciate you if you stuck with it through the video. If not, I totally understand. But we're having fun here, and the more joy we can spread, the better. I appreciate you guys for stopping by, and I hope you have a nice day. All right, bye.